It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's all up next.
It's the fourth country to become part of the NFL's International Series, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos, and it's coming up next.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against... Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw, but sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy medium between aggressiveness and recklessness, because when he's playing well, they have as good a shot to win games as anybody.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw right away. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
What now?
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's Carr. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. This one on target to Olave. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
19 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Hey, smash Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board.
Still 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
Trying the left side, here goes Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Go.
They'll go again with Williams. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Nix. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From a little closer, here's second and goal.
Let's go.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix, touchdown Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. First and 10. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Second down and 8. Carr working out of the gun. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Paris. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Carr. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. Carr to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches.
What now?
Go play action with Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Throwing. Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought the 5-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Ready.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Go!
One more time for Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Right there. Hurt. Mustang 19.
Back to throw is Nix. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And he will score. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Good to be with you. Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. And come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Whoa. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
Ready. Check smash. Cup 19. Go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates.
They send Sutton in motion. Second down. Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Broncos. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Devon Valen. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down. Gain of 12 and a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on third and 3? Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Chop 60, chop 60. Check go.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to have the Eagles, and he's going to have the Chargers.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
1st and 10. Here's Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Hurts. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And that one incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Off he goes. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now he'll run it. He is in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. RPO quick throw. There's Sutton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devon Vele. Touchdown Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin. at the 30-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
No contact. Hey. No contact.
Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Hurts will try it again. Open man downfield is Brown. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, go!
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to let this one go deep, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Let's go. Clear, Ryan. Nineteen tight. Panther 11.
On second down, it's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Go, Reed. Go. Pioneer.
They send Sutton in motion.
Ready?
A first down throw for Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's got another one. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down and 3. Throwing is Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run. It's Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
On third down, here's Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's fourth down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
Okay, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll get this out wide. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And on a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
They send Sutton in motion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown Broncos. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to extend the lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the
and he's into the end zone yet again. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Go. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, smash Broncos! 60 Mavericks, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They send Sutton in motion. 2nd down. Knicks. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. Their 2nd. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. To throw, Hurts. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. RPO, quick throw, there's Sutton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They send Sutton in motion. Throwing, Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts. Taking off, they'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and He makes him pay.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Barkley. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This a potential game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw is Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 18, Raptor. 18, 79 Bronco. Hook.
Throwing is Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful.